Riley. Today I am a student social worker, and this is part of my assignment is to interview a child and just kind of talk and just figure out a few things. So I just want to let you know that is what we're doing today. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, and I also want to let you know that anything you say during this meeting, it'll stay right between us, okay?
Yes.
Does that sound good? All right, so how was your day today?
It was good. One thing I had to stay for school to audition for a play as the stowaway in our school play.
What kind of play is it?
It's a pirate play.
Ooh, so that sounds perfect for you.
It's very neat.
Yeah? Don't you love pirates? No, not really?
Yeah, cutting off people's hand and burying treasure isn't my thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you want to play Monopoly?
Yeah.
Alright, can you remind me how to play?
Okay, so you start out with the money. Two 500s,
Two 500s?
which I think 4 100s. I think it's a little thing, but
4 100s, okay. Alrighty. What else?
150.
150?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're good, just keep going. I'm gonna video it on my phone too, just to make sure we get it, okay? Okay, what else do you get?
1 5 and 5 1s. There's always that random dollar who gets into the other pile.
I know, how does that happen? Oh, there's a 5 in there too, I think. Oh my goodness.
That's like happens.
How many 5s do you get? Just one?
One.
Okay. So, you roll dice, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I need a 5. How many 1s do you get?
5.
And 10s?
5 1.
Okay.
How many 10s do we get? I think you get 2 10s.
2 10s?
20.
And 120? Okay. Perfect.
Dog.
Is that me?
Yeah,
I'm the
guess
dog?
I just
Okay.
stuck my hand in there.
That
Pulled
sounds
one
perfect.
out.
I want to be the dog. What are you?
I am the battleship.
The battleship. Why are you that? Do you like battleships?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I like to study World War II.
You do?
It's a very interesting thing.
Okay, that's awesome.
Seeing and learning about what really happened.
Okay, so you like learning about history?
Yes, history is my favorite subject. Like when I grow up, if I want to play football and that doesn't turn out right, I will just see if I can get a job teaching or history or anything. I love history.
So you would love to teach world history?
Yes, world history or Smithsonian. I've been hearing a lot about this place called the Smithsonian, and that'd be an interesting place to work.
What have you learned about it?
It has lots of collections, and there's also a TV show that's going on the History Network called Lost History, where this guy offers rewards to find lost history. like
Yeah.
the 9/11 flag, the Ground Zero 9/11 flag. And I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like I found history very interesting. And another thing, Julius. Okay, so every president has a collection of things. Collection. Like they get gifts from around the globe.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Truman, he was famous for his swords.
Okay.
And those were stolen in broad daylight.
And you found that interesting?
Yes. How could they steal that in broad daylight?
That is
And those
a good
were
question.
very rare swords.
Yeah.
Very rare.
Wow. Well, that's awesome, Riley. I think that's really cool that you would want to be a history teacher. All right. So yeah, you roll dice and then
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got Vermont Avenue. So I'm gonna buy that and
okay. So Riley, can you tell me what else you do besides outside of school?
besides what I do outside of school,
I'm sorry. Can you tell me what else you do outside of school? Like, do you play sports or do you do anything outside of school?
Sports. I play football. I'm really reconsidering playing baseball this year. I'm thinking about that, but I'm thinking about playing baseball this year.
You're thinking about playing baseball? Do you miss it?
Well, sometimes too much pressure is put on us. But I think
Oriental Avenue. Okay, I'll buy it. Thank you, sir.
And it's just I put effort into it, but some people just think it's not enough effort.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm more of a football like a kid, cause I love football. I just love this sport to death.
Okay. So why do you think people don't think you put enough effort into baseball?
Cause sometimes it can be kind of tiring to hit a bag a day.
A bag of what?
2 or 3 bags of baseballs. I mean, like little plastic balls.
And so you get tired of doing that?
Yes.
And so that's why people don't think you put a lot of effort into it?
Yes.
Well, do you think you put a lot of effort into it?
Sometimes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. New York Avenue. Can't suck. I'm from New York.
That's a hard decision, isn't it?
Yes.
So do you think you put enough effort into it?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not gonna buy it.
Why do sometimes you think you don't?
Because sometimes it's just I really sometimes don't like practicing baseball, and some people think I should when it's not my favorite sport. Football will always be my favorite sport. Because I put lots of effort into football.
Okay.
Like, I just love football.
Yeah. Well, I think it's awesome that you do both of those.
Yeah, but sometimes it just gets frustrating trying to do both of them at the same time.
It gets frustrating?
Yes, it just gets frustrating.
Why do you think it gets frustrating? Just because you're so busy all the time?
I'm not really busy, but sometimes I'm going to put the effort into playing baseball. But sometimes I don't want to put the effort in. I'm tired or I'm hungry and we're forced to do it.
You're forced to do it by who?
Our dad.
Your dad?
It just gets frustrating. Very frustrating.
So, what do you feel when you get frustrated?
I feel anger like they're about to burst my bubble with a thorn or something.
They're gonna burst your bubble, and what will you do when that happens? Do you think? What do you do?
If it's something that if it's someone that's gonna overpower me, like my dad, I need to back off. I just need to back off.
And take some time.
Yes, take some time. But if it's someone he wants to pick a fight, I can pick a fight. I'm going head on into it. I'm gonna yell at the kid to stop.
Oh, if it's a kid, you won't you don't need time, you're just gonna tell them to stop.
Or if first person throws a punch, I end it.
Oh, really?
Like I had experience on the bus once.
Tell me about that experience.
So,
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Once it was just a normal day. Me and my buddy Donovan were hanging out, talking about games, talking about Halo, Call of Duty, all that stuff. And so, kid named Rajul, I know his cousin, and his cousin's named Dakota. I sit by him on the bus all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, when I hang out with Dakota, we've also got to deal with another problem. Me, Donovan, and another girl, we're tired of hearing he's beating the crap out of a kid his age. Like, he choked the kid out, basically.
Who did?
Rajul, he choked the kid out.
Okay.
Yes. I got him kicked off twice so far.
Kicked off of the bus?
Yeah, third time, I'm not sure if he's today he wouldn't have been right because he got in trouble again.
He got in trouble again.
1, 2, 3.
So when you say you're gonna end it, what do you mean by that? You're gonna get.
If I have to end it, I will. Yes. Yeah, jump for first. If I have to end it, I will end it.
Okay.
But my friend Donovan, we had to talk about this. I'm like, he's the type of kid who he just leave alone Liberty Tax, pay $100.
Oh, I have to pay $100. That's
So basically, he's the type of kid who just leave alone what he's supposed to leave alone. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
What type of kid are you?
I'm the type of kid who, if there's a fight wanting to be picked with a kid who's being mean to another kid, I get in there and stop it.
Okay, how exactly do you stop it? Do you just tell him to stop, or do you get in?
I had to get physical once with Roger. I had to grab the back of his backpack and pull him towards me, because he was punching the kid a little too hard and punched him in the groin.
Okay. Do you think there's another way that you could intervene with that fight or get into that fight?
If he would have turned around and socked me, if I wouldn't have grabbed his fist, he would have turned around and socked me in the head.
Okay.
So I had basically physical. That's how bad it was getting.
Okay. So, can you think of another way that you can handle that besides getting physical? If it was possible?
Okay. I have to draw on the card. I have to draw on the card because I don't have that.
Oh.
You have won second prize at beauty contest. Collects $10.
You got $10.
Hey, every penny counts.
That is very true. So, can you think, if it was possible, can you think of any other way that you could have got into that fight instead of getting physical?
I had to. He would have turned around and socked me if I would have told him to stop.
Okay. Say
he's a very violent kid. Cusses.
Okay.
And I had to get in there.
Say it was a different situation. What is another way that you can handle that besides getting physical?
I would have told him to stop, or I would have sicked his cousin on him.
You would have sicked his cousin on him? Okay. So what exactly, let's go back to your sports. When you're playing your sports, you get mad pretty easily when you play sports?
Not when I play sports. When someone's pushing me to my limit when I'm playing sports.
Pushing you to your limit. What is your limit?
Like, throwing the ball up. I have mastered catching those type of balls. Now I'm having to throw the ball up more because I'm getting older. And the older I get, the harder it's gonna start getting. But having to hit three or two bags of balls and throwing the ball up can get kind of frustrating at some times.
Okay, so you're going back to getting frustrated, thinking that you're having to do too much.
I don't think I'm having to do too much. I'm just thinking that they're pushing me to my limit, and this needs to stop.
Okay. So what is something that you can do to let people know that you're at your limit?
I can't. I just can't. My dad just won't.
Take your time. Just take your time. It's okay.
Will not let me stop my baseball.
Okay.
I cannot, or he will get mad at me.
Okay. Do you think that there's a way that you could let him know and that you know you need a break?
Sorry, but I really don't want to comment on that.
You don't want to comment on that? Okay, that's okay. So, how does it make you feel when you get frustrated? Say it's not about your dad making you play sports. Say it's in football, okay, and something happens to you during your football game. How does it
I've
make you feel?
experienced with that too.
Okay, can you tell me how it
Okay,
makes
so
you
I'm
feel?
playing against one of my best friends. I've known him for years. And so he's on another team, I'm on another team.
Is it my team?
I am one of the best defensive line, one of the best rushers in the league, our league right now. I have so many sacks, and so he physically, I jump in there, pulls his flag, cleats me, and pulls my glasses off.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel heated. Like I was about to explode with anger.
Explode.
And I was ticked off to my limit. I was that mad.
So you were at your limit at that point?
Yes, I was at my limit. I went basically berserk. For the rest of that game, it got serious between me and him.
So
I pulled his flag so many different times. Yeah.
How do you think is a different way you can handle that?
I could have slowed down on the kid, but I was not. I was not.
Okay.
Because it was no mercy in that game.
Okay.
No mercy. People were taking each other out. It was no mercy in that game.
Why do you think that was happening? Was it a competitive game?
It was a very competitive.
It was.
People were trucking each other
Oh, wow.
with all their might. I'm the one that actually started doing that. That's how ticked off was. So I got the running back down behind the line. I just pulled his flag, pulled them both down. Dylan's dad is a very competitive person. Very competitive. He's pulled his son twice from football.
Really?
For getting upset over a game.
Okay.
I wouldn't blame him. If you're getting hammered by people, you should be allowed to let your feelings out.
You think so?
You should be allowed.
Okay.
Like, here's what my dad says. He says, don't let him out of the field, let him out of the car. Yeah.
So you think that's a good way to do it?
Yes.
I think I think that is a good release. I think sometimes that you do have to have that.
I took out all my anger out on the offensive line, man.
You did?
Yes.
Do you think you should have done it once you got into the car?
No, I took my anger out on them. Like, I was juking them up and going for that sack.
You are? Okay.
There was not a time when I was not in the backfield chasing the quarterback down.
Okay.
And there's always been a time where I've been chasing the quarterback down. It's very fun. Watching them squirm.
You like it?
Yes. It's just, I get to the offensive line, and here's them panicking. And so 1 year, 3 sack streak. We're winning 21-17. And so, I'm crushing. This was a very close friend. He used to be a very close friend of mine.
Okay.
He used to be a very close friend. His name was Cole. Cole, I still don't know that he's kind of friend. I'm not sure if he even likes me, but.
So what was the situation?
He's like, he speaks to his other running back, other offensive lineman. He does this.
Okay.
And so I get in there, he goes, pow! Knocks me straight to the floor. Flags are freaking flying.
So how did that make you feel?
It made me feel infuriated. It made my coach feel infuriated. It made my friends feel Furious.
Okay.
We ended up winning that game 28-17.
Okay.
And sometimes my frustration goes out onto the field.
It does.
Yes, it goes out into the field. My speed is kind of my aggression.
Okay.
So when I'm mad, I just pick up the pace and take whoever is in my way down.
Okay.
Like if they're talking crap about my team, like this kid was talking crap about my team because we barely lost to him. That got off me. So I went up to the kid, I got in his face, and I said, "Shut up about my team." That's how mad I can get at sometimes.
Okay.
I was defending my whole team's dignity there.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, is it your turn? I think it's your turn.
No, I do community chess.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Yeah, yours.
5.
Wait, you didn't even consider buying a $60.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'll buy it.
I remember the first time I was 3. I want to know that I was a son.
You what?
I used to play a Monopoly a lot with my dad, with my poppy.
You did?
Yeah, but he passed away the first of this year.
You did? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel angry and upset.
Angry at who?
I myself. I wasn't there.
You weren't? Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't there. But months before, I lost my hamster pal, Emma. She died at 4. And that's old for a hamster.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. Because I killed her. I kept her healthy. Then once I had hamster 4, she wrecked his face. He survived it with 2 more strong years before he passed away.
That's awesome. So you take good care of your hamsters.
Yeah, but I'm not getting another hamster. I can't go to a freaking emotional wheel again and get upset with myself.
For when you lose your hamster?
Yeah, I can't do that again.
Can't do that again?
We've had 3 hamsters.
Okay. Well, I think it's good that you realize that. Yeah.
It's a really fun.
You really like having them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, Emma, she'd climb on top of her wheel and roll on it. And then that she'd wake me up sniffing at me.
Okay. Well, I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me a little about school? Do you like going to school?
Yeah, I had my brother's teacher when he was in 4th grade.
Oh, do you like her?
Yeah, she's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just with me.
So what is your favorite subject in school?
As I said, history.
History. Oh, yes. You already told me that, didn't you?
Yeah.
What comes after that?
Reading.
Reading.
Then math, then science, then writing, and spelling. Spelling's my least favorite subject.
Why is
I've
that?
always been bad at spelling. Always.
Uh-huh.
That was frustrating when I was little.
It was
Because
frustrating?
I'm barely surviving writing comments.
Uh-huh.
And right now, I'm making an 86.
So you're doing much better in the writing?
Yes, but it's getting very frustrating.
Why is that?
Because I'm getting the bigger words and it's confusing me.
It's getting harder?
Yes, it's getting harder by the weeks.
Okay. So what are you doing to
Trying to
stay up on
study as
your-
much as I can. Trying to study.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good strategy to have. You just gotta keep studying.
So this should be
How much you leave?
yes. It's one of my least favorite subjects.
Uh-huh. So do you like reading books?
Yes, I love books. Right now I'm working on a special award called the Principals Award.
Uh-huh. What is that about?
And it's supposed to read especially literature books
Okay.
that have a tag,
They have a what?
a golden tag.
Okay, and what does that mean?
It's a principal's award.
Oh, so if they have a golden tag, that's the principal's award?
Yeah, right now I'm reading Sounder. It's making me cry.
It's making me cry. Why?
Because the dog Sounder got shot with a shotgun. He's surviving. Because he got no eye and he's got a stub ear. He lost one eye, and that really got upset because I don't like animal cruelty.
Yeah, definitely. So that made you upset because you don't like animal cruelty?
Yeah.
So you like animals? Do you have any animals?
I have 4.
Uh-huh.
Got Tough, the youngest, Daisy, the second youngest, Sadie, the third youngest, and 4, Shelby. She's the oldest. We've had her since new. And we used to have a dog named Bear, but he died.
He died?
I never actually got to see him. But we got a cute little picture of Cooper with Bear in his hands.
Okay.
And I used to have a fish named Vinny.
Benny? What kind of fish was it?
I'm not sure, but he was really fun.
He was?
Yeah.
Okay.
We released him into our tent, and I don't know what happened to him.
Oh.
I think he might have got eaten.
He might have got eaten. That's not good.
I know. That's what scared me about letting him go.
Uh-huh.
It's better than letting him sit in his bowl all day.
Why you didn't like him being in his bowl?
But sometimes he just wouldn't move. I'd come back an hour later, he'd just be drifting.
Oh, that's that's definitely not good. Okay, I think it's your turn.
And sometimes he loved food. I loved feeding Vinny.
You did?
I just loved that fish.
Okay.
I got him at a fair.
Got him at a fair?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Well,
Well, let's go back to the reading. Do you like reading in class?
yes, I love reading class. I also, there's this new thing on the iPad that
Uh-huh.
the librarian showed me, by the electric company. It's called ebooks.
Ebooks? Oh, so you can read your
So
books?
if I don't have a book,
Uh-huh.
I replace it with my ebook. I have Harry Potter checked out right now, so
You have Harry Potter checked out?
yeah, I got double so.
So you like reading Harry Potter books?
It's my first show.
Oh, it's your first book to read?
Need to get the electric company. Okay, I'm not gonna buy that.
You're not gonna buy that? Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah, but when you're reading and you lose your book.
Uh-oh.
When you lose your bookmark,
Uh-huh.
I get so frustrated with losing my bookmark.
You get so frustrated. So do you get frustrated a lot?
Not much, but that's just
Not
when
much.
I lose my bookmark.
So you have just little things that frustrate you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They frustrate me a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Not everything what I would have done.
Oh no. So you really like going to school?
I'm fine with going to school. Sometimes, like, there's this kid I've been competing with since first grade.
Competing with about what?
Who's faster and who's better.
Okay.
So far, it's a draw.
It's a draw.
We can't outwit each other.
You can't?
He has his own gang of friends, I have my own gang of friends. And it's tough.
It does?
Yeah. He thinks he's so tough and so strong. He's the type of kid that wanna pick a fist fight with.
You want it? So do you get in a lot of fist fights or?
No, he's the type of kid I want to.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
If he pushes me.
Why is he the type of kid that makes you want
He messes with my friends.
And you don't like people who mess with your friends?
I don't like people who are jerks to my friends. He trucked my friend Jacob Stockstill.
So
He
you don't,
trucked him.
do you think he was being a bully to him?
He's a freaking bully.
He's a bully? Okay. So you don't like bullies?
Yes, I hate bullies.
Yeah. Do people ever try to bully you? It's okay. You can take your time.
There was this one kid named Carter.
Uh-huh.
He's one of the Riders gang.
He's in the Riders game?
Yeah, he's friend of the Rider.
Oh, Ryder. Okay, you're another guy? Okay.
So he was a real jerk.
Uh-huh. And what did he do to you?
He was calling me names, very selfish names.
Uh-huh.
And that pushed me over the limit.
It pushed you over the limit?
Sometimes a little.
He would call you names?
He called me lots of names.
Lots of names. Okay.
Yeah, but then the teacher finally caught on to him, and I'm pretty sure he got suspended for a little while.
He got suspended. What kind of names would he call you?
He called me a girl and a few other things that I can't remember. But there was this one time in second grade. We had this girl named Megan. She was special. So I forgot to put my name on the paper, and the price for forgetting to put your name on your paper is changing your color. So I didn't want to change my color. And I picked up her paper, grabbed mine, and she threw me against a desk. And I dropped, and she poured her water on me. I wanted to go home after that.
So you really don't like being bullied? It's not any fun, is it?
Yeah. Then I was here for a while, but she made my lady teacher slip, which even more infuriated me over her. I didn't want her in my class. I didn't want her at all.
Bullies can make you pretty mad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's some statistics on bullying, Riley, that I can give you and you can kind of look at. But our meeting is coming to an end. So is there anything else you would, do you want to go over what we kind of talked about?
I'd like to answer the frustration with sports.
Okay. You want to answer that question?
Yes.
Okay.
So, it's just when you're playing two sports and you're being forced to play one sport, you're really not putting the effort into it. I put the effort into it, but it puts me on my limit.
Okay.
It puts me on my limit. If I'm being forced, I'm okay with it a little bit. I'm not okay with it. It's just very frustrating.
Okay. Well, I think that there are ways that you can let the other person know, or whoever that person is, that you're getting frustrated and you're, getting past your limit.
I just can't let it all out.
Okay.
I just can't.
Well, there's other, you can just take a deep breath, and like you said before, just, there's some times that you just need a few minutes to, just calm down and relax. I think that's good for you to do. I think that's a good strategy.
But I'm playing a sport that I'm not liking very much. I'm playing a sport that I don't like very much. I'm half being forced, and I'm half doing it myself.
Okay. Well, maybe you can talk to your dad.
He knows. He knows how I feel about the sport.
Okay. Well, maybe you can sit down again and let him know how you feel. Okay. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah, something.
Okay. Well, thank you, Riley, for taking the time to talk with me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.